Hi there, Carrie here from Easy Recipe Depot, and I'm back with more tips for how to customize your meal plan and your meal preferences using your Easy Recipe Depot meal planning app. So during the onboarding process, you had the opportunity to select from a variety of different diet types, whether that's keto or low carb, gluten-free, AIP, anything like that you might have chosen. And from there, the app did its magic and it set up your entire meal plan for you based on that preference. But let's say there's something that you don't like on the menu. Like you'll see my Thursday and Friday here are empty because I've taken a few things off the menu. But I want to put something back on and I want it to fit within whatever my dietary preferences are. So when I go to click add, it's going to pull up the entire database of all 1,600 plus different recipes available to you in the app. So it will show, even if you're vegetarian, it would show you meat options if you wanted them. So here's what you need to do is you would put in, you would figure out like what you wanted. So let's say I'm going to use my lasagna option that we've talked about before, and I'm going to choose to search for lasagna, but instead I just want the keto ones. So I'm going to search keto, and now I'm only seeing keto lasagna options. Or if I want vegetarian, I'm going to search and I only have the one easy zucchini lasagna recipe. So you just type in whatever it is that you want, and then you select whichever of these meal preferences you had picked before, and it will just narrow it down to just those options for you. But we want you to always be able to access everything. So you could see if I deselect vegetarian, now I'm seeing all the lasagna options that are available through the app. So once you find one, of course, you can always save it as a favorite. You can search for any term that you want and just find what comes in the database. As you're going through, you can mark them from favorites here, or you can mark them from favorites from your meal plan. Couple other quick things to show you as well is that, let's say maybe you are on a keto or a low carb diet where you're watching your carbs, or there's some other macros that you're counting. You can click on this little button at the top of the day for macros, and it's going to show you the total macros you have for the entire day for a serving size for whatever you're having that day. So if you've got, for your dinner, if you have a main dish and 2 side dishes or something like that, you'll click on the macros here and it will show you everything accumulated together to give you an idea of where your macros are at. You also at any time could set up an entirely custom week. So what you do is go over to this icon on the upper left and say create custom week. And I can call it, let me just call it week 1. And if I had a certain word for it, like I want it to be comfort foods or light salad foods or whatever, I can click continue. And now it's given me a blank slate and I can fill it in with all the things that I want. So maybe I'll put that lasagna back on the menu. I'm going to go with the zucchini lasagna, and I'm going to go with stew for Friday night. I'm going to go with the chicken stew. Doesn't that sound good? And then pretend I filled in all the rest of these, but I choose save custom menu. And now it is saved. And now I can choose to use a custom menu week. That's the second icon here. And if I choose, instead of what was selected for me, I can use my custom week. So I choose that and it goes back to this. So what you can do is, let's say you've got a real great week full of favorite meals. You could create a custom menu that's all your favorite meals and then save it in that way to be able to reuse it over and over again. Let's say you want to redo your favorites every 6 weeks. I do encourage you to let the meal plan app do a lot of the magic for you, so that way you try a good variety of foods. But that's also another way that you can save things to reuse them from time to time. Now, if you've got questions at any time about the app, please reach out to us at support@easyrecipedepot.com. We are here to help, and we're so glad you're here. So have a great day.